Hamilton Place Mall has been the scene of major crimes this past holiday season, and Channel 3 is investigating what's being done to keep shoppers safe.
3 high-profile mall incidents have occurred in the last 2 months. Police responded to a shooting in the parking lot on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, a firework incident the day after Christmas, and a credit card theft in which the suspect was carrying a gun inside the mall in early January.
Reporter Kelly McCarthy has been working on a months-long investigation. There you see her live from Hamilton Place with the latest details you'll find only on 3. Kelly.
We've been digging through 911 calls to see how often and why police are being called to Hamilton Place and Northgate Mall. Shoplifting, theft, and fender benders in the parking lot are the most common causes. But over this holiday season, we saw more serious calls, and we wanted to know what's being done to make your shopping experience safe.
Hi, we're at the Hamilton Place Mall. Gunshots have been fired.
It's a moment of panic inside one of Chattanooga's malls.
There's a shooting at Hamilton Place Mall.
Reports of shots fired.
Go run. I want to get out of here. Please, miss. Okay. Everyone's running.
These are the 911 calls from the day after Christmas, one of the busiest shopping days of the year. But what was thought to be a shooting turned out to be something else.
Hey, wait, miss. Someone just said they set off a firecracker. Oh, it was a firecracker.
A false alarm that resulted in the arrest of 4 people and launched a Channel 3 investigation into how many times police are called to Hamilton Place. Call logs show police responded more than 300 times this past holiday season, an average of 5 times a day. Nearly half of all those calls were for shoplifting, theft, and minor crashes in the parking lot. Police responded 86 times to shoplifting and theft reports, 70 times for car crashes and traffic stops, and 17 times for fights and assaults inside the mall. While many of these were minor offenses, the property owners say they're now taking a closer look at security.
Their fear is completely understandable and it's justified. But like I said, we don't take those concerns lightly, and we're doing everything we can to address them.
More security officers are now on staff, but a spokesperson would not tell us how many.
We can't disclose the number of security guards or off-duty officers.
Starting Friday, anyone under the age of 18 has to be with a parent or guardian after 4 p.m. Hamilton Place says there are even more security changes in the works, but those are kept secret.
And the reason that we don't discuss them publicly is because kind of pulling the curtain back would compromise our efforts.
Police have been open about their strategy.
Again, Hamilton Place, that area itself is just so huge. It can be challenging at times.
Channel 3 was there when officers went through an active shooter training at the mall. Police are now working on how to respond faster, especially when shoppers are in a panic.
The last incident there when they had the firecrackers going off, again, those things you cannot plan for. So do we enter in the same way everybody is running out, or is there another way where an officer could say, hey, come in door 6. Coming in door 6 will get me where I need to be the quickest.
Police say the firecracker incident and a previous parking lot shooting both involved gang members. Police say they can't limit who shops here, but they will be watching.
For them, money is money. You know, it doesn't matter who's spending the money, but if you're going to come and spend the money, we want you to abide by the rules to where everyone can feel more safe.
We also looked into the calls at Northgate Mall, and there police have responded about once a day, and shoplifting and theft are also those most common calls. Now, CBL owns both properties. They say the changes to its youth escort program are only happening here at Hamilton Place. They haven't had the need to make those changes over at Northgate. I'm Kelly McCarthy, live in Chattanooga, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.